What up, dudes? We got overnight oats thoughts this week. I think it's been really interesting. Oh, excuse me. Basically, ever since TikTok has been around, it's caused a lot of reverberations and a lot of Hmm, how would I say? Just big stories. And even now, there's the whole banning TikTok thing that Trump first brought up, and now Biden and them are. And TikTok is like it's kind of vilified, especially by the right wing. Especially now, as people are saying it's like a Chinese spyware thing, which I'm sorry to tell you all, but if like the data that TikTok is gaining from us and any like access the Chinese government has, first of all, it probably already had, and second of all, the U.S. and all these other countries are also perfectly capable, and there's all these different spyware services that are being used now. One Pegasus, which is from an Israeli firm that actually was being contracted out by the Saudi Arabian government, and literally the wife of Jamal Khashoggi, like her phone just had full access. Like the Saudi government had full access to her phone and everything she was doing. And just because she was married to this guy that they were tracking and ended up murdering, like that already exists. We already had all of the stuff with like the NSA, like we don't have privacy in the same way, especially through these, like through our phones. And that's certainly a conversation to have, but that's not a reason to block TikTok. And I don't think at the end of the day, that's the reason they want to block TikTok. I think especially when we're talking right wing stuff, the user libs of TikTok, who you've probably seen, like basically she's this super ultra right woman who was in like the January 6th riot and or insurrection, whatever you want to call it. Um, and I forget her name, but basically they like it's a complete like account to mock and gawk people, and so usually they'll pick on queer, trans, radical people who are just like sharing their thoughts and posting what they want to post, and a lot of people like sharing their experience. And this account libs of TikTok basically just exists to like show to other right wing people who love to leer at maybe slightly cringy or slightly embarrassing, or as they would say, kind of weird people, and to make fun of them and to also incite violence. And it's really awful. It makes me filled with rage, and just like that toxic spew has had disastrous effects. But I think the fact like there is this animus toward TikTok, and I think one of the reasons for that is TikTok as an app. Like I was talking to someone who works in advertising and digital advertising specifically, and really like on other websites or other social media platforms, like companies are able to pay a little money and make like effective ads that get the goods, whatever they're looking for. But the algorithm of TikTok just works so fast that she was basically telling me that like companies are struggling to know like what's on trend and how to make for the app. And I think that's kind of amazing of how fast the algorithm is. And there was the thing like TikTok can adjust it however they want, and they had boosted certain things. Like all social media platforms kind of do that. But at the same time, like the algorithms that are boosting what you see, like there's so many. One reason TikTok's so effective is because how like strong the algorithm is. Like people are getting shown stuff that they didn't even realize that they wanted to see, and I really loved it. Like it was an app where I felt like I found the weirdos again. That's like it kind of gave me, because Twitter and Instagram and everything just gets so like set in stone of what you like and here's your slop. But TikTok really gives you new and interesting stuff, and there's a reason why it can be like really addictive to watch. Like it just taking all this information, and I think there's also interesting ways that the different conduits to going viral, like you can have a dance go viral that you start, or like the way that you can just use sounds over. And so like there's a viral audio, or the things with the duetting and the stitching, like there's a lot of interesting conversations kind of happening on TikTok. And there's all I see these TikTok lives are so frustrating. Like, I don't think I really ever like them, but it is interesting. Like, there's a lot of people like debating the hot button issues, and yeah. So I think basically the algorithm, the way TikTok's set up, is like it's so connective that it almost works faster than like the capitalist manipulation compared to other apps and to other marketing. And that's why I think it's just really fascinating. And like part of the reason I'm making these videos is because, especially in the times of COVID, like people just had time and experience to like put stuff out there. And TikTok is very casual, and like just seeing other people cooking and sharing what they're thinking and not really worrying about it definitely was very inspiring to me. And it's been a cool experience. Like I'm still making these videos a year and a half later. And I'm not like trying to just go viral and then it didn't work and quit. Like this is just a very satisfying creative outlet for me now. So anyway, I think it's the internet's very fascinating, and I think it's cool the way that TikTok has like helped people better find out about themselves and to share. And yeah, to all the other homies out there just making a little show online like I am, my hats are off to you. So take it easy, gang.